Good morning, everybody. It's Brian Simmons here at eXp Realty. Happy Wednesday, December 1st already. Wow. Quick market update for you for Jackson and Josephine counties. Single-family residential homes is what we're looking at. And we are sitting at 717 active single-family residential listings on the market right now. Down big time. Again, no surprise there, really, and we'll talk about that in a second. But only 45 new listings hit the market, which is the absolute lowest I've seen since I started recording the number last year. 6 of those went pending or closed. Again, the lowest I've seen. That's the only single-digit week ever since I've been recording it. 77 total pending in the last 7 days, and 97 total closed last week. So obviously Thanksgiving had a lot to do with the lack of activity on the pending side of things. Not many people out there writing offers because they're stuffing their faces with turkey and falling asleep on the couch at 7 o'clock in the afternoon, like I was. But anyways, that inventory number's been dropping consistently, right? We've talked about that the last few weeks. Average has been 31 units a week that it's been dropping, right? So we're down since the peak in October 27th. We're down 20%, more than 20%. Okay, and so with that puts us at about a month and a half worth of inventory right now, which is super, super low. And if that continues, if we continue with this 31 per week deficit, which has been the average for the last 5 or so weeks, if we continue with that through the beginning of February, which was our low point last year, and I believe it'll be the same this year. I mean, why wouldn't it be, right? What we'd be looking at is that we've got 13 more weeks until that point, so we would be looking at about 314 units on the market in early February. Last year we had 294, and that was in early February. That's the lowest point I recorded. So anyways, everything's shaping up to be right in the same boat we were in last year. I know I've said that before, but in case this is your first market report that you're watching, just be prepared for a wild spring. That's what I would say. If you're a buyer, I would really, really encourage you to buy before the spring. There's nothing good that's going to happen then for you as a buyer. There's no sense in waiting that long. You have no idea what interest rates are going to do. I mean, it's just, we're going to be right back to the bidding wars, the multiple offers, and that's just no fun for a buyer. So if you're one of those, though, that has yourself convinced that the market's going to correct itself soon, I really encourage you to just try to take a step back and take an objective look at the data, or call me and I can explain it to you. Supply and demand matters. Okay, when you have 300 homes on the market in an area with 300,000 people, supply and demand matters. Like their prices aren't going to fall. So I just really encourage you to take a look at the actual data and try to separate out wishful thinking. Okay, I think a lot of people wish that the market would come down and that prices would fall. But the reality is it likely to happen? And no, it is not anytime soon. And so anyways, call me if you'd like to talk through that, if you're curious, if you want to really make the best decision for yourself. If you're waiting for it to correct, I mean, be prepared to sit where you're sitting, renting, or in a home that's not a good fit for you, or whatever the case is. Be prepared to be there for a few more years, maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years. I don't know. But it's not going to be a year, or probably not even 2. So that's all I've got for you this week. Make sure you check out the full version of my newsletter because you can see my 5 favorite listings and some really good buyer needs. I've got several buyers who are looking for something really specific, so check that out. And if you know somebody that's got a home like that that's open to selling, great time to do that. So have a great rest of your week, and we will see you next Wednesday. Thanks.